Hello everyone, and welcome to the December 2025 Sky Report. My name is Vanessa, and I'm joined this month by Patrick.
Hello, and welcome to winter.
Let's see what's happening in the skies this month. First up this month, on December 3rd, the moon will cover the open star cluster, the Pleiades. We've seen the moon cover the Pleiades many times this year, but this month it will happen during the full moon, making it more difficult to see the stars of the cluster. The first star of the Pleiades is covered just after sunset, but before night falls, so it will not be visible. By astronomical twilight at about 5:41 p.m., the moon will cross through the center of the Pleiades cluster. By 6:30 p.m., the moon will have passed by the brightest stars in the cluster and will continue to move away, ending the occultation.
To the east, Orion the Hunter is rising above the horizon. Its three-star belt is easy to spot. Following the belt downwards leads to Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, and the closest star has seen from Southern California after the Sun at a distance of 8.6 light-years. To the left, Gemini, with its twin stars Castor and Pollux, is coming into view. Higher up, Auriga and its bright star Capella shines prominently in the east. Together, these constellations signal the arrival of the winter sky.
Directly to the south, the brightest constellation is Taurus the Bull with its bright star Aldebaran, the Eye of the Bull. Taurus is also home to one of the most easily recognizable open star clusters, M45, also known as the Seven Sisters or the Pleiades.
The western sky is dominated by the autumn constellations setting towards the horizon. Pegasus, the flying horse, with its great square, is sinking low into the west. Nearby, Andromeda stretches out from the square. Above them is the W-shaped pattern of stars of Cassiopeia. These constellations represent the last of the autumn sky, making way for winter. The Geminid meteor shower is one of the year's most impressive and reliable celestial displays. Peaking on the night of the 12th through to the morning of the 13th, it produces up to 150 meteors per hour under dark skies. Viewing conditions will be good until the moon rises around 1 a.m. After that, the waning crescent moon may overpower the fainter meteors. With its high rates and vivid meteors, the Geminid meteor shower is widely considered as one of the best sky-watching events of the year. The winter solstice occurs on December 21st at 7:03 a.m. PST, making the official start of the winter season and the shortest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. From Los Angeles, the sun reaches its lowest noontime position of the year, climbing only about 32 degrees above the southern horizon at local noon. This marks the longest night and the shortest day of the year. The sun rises at 6:55 a.m. and sets at 4:48 p.m. PST. The day is 9 hours and 53 minutes long.
Let's see what the planets are up to this month. Mercury is barely visible during the first few days of the month. The best day to see it will be December 6th at about 5:30 a.m. before sunrise. On this day, Mercury is just over 20 degrees away from the Sun. This is not the best view that we've had this year, but it may be possible to observe if you have a clear and low eastern horizon. Jupiter will be visible nearly all night in December. It will not appear to move much compared to the background stars. You can see here it'll remain in the constellation of Gemini all month. It will rise a little bit earlier each day as we near its opposition. Look just beneath the constellation of Gemini to see the bright planet without a telescope. You may have noticed it shining extremely brightly in the sky in the past month. If you didn't, December is your chance. If you visit Griffith Observatory later in December, you may get a chance to see Jupiter through one of our telescopes.
Saturn is well placed for observation throughout this month. It climbs to its highest point in the sky at 6 p.m. in the middle of the month, just below Pegasus. Even a small 3-inch refractor or a 4 to 6-inch reflector is enough to reveal Saturn's rings, which are currently close to edge-on.
Here is your lunar calendar for the month of December. The full moon is on the 4th. The last quarter is on the 11th. The new moon is on the 19th. And the first quarter is on the 27th. That's all we have for December, but we'll see you again next year. Bye!
Bye!